Video is how to write formulas and name compounds that contain polyatomic ions. Okay, so the first one is magnesium nitrate. And so you'll start off and you'll start off by writing the formula for magnesium nitrate. And so what you would need to do that is, let's see, I need to make this a little smaller, is you would need to look up magnesium on your ion chart, the tan ion chart. And so you would find that it's Mg and it's 2 positive. Now, a polyatomic ion, like this is nitrate, and if you find nitrate over here, you'll see that it's NO3. Polyatomic means it's an ion that contains more than one type of atom. All right? So the way that I do it to be safe is always start off by putting your polyatomic ion in parentheses, NO3, and then put the charge on the outside, 1 minus. Now, if the charges are not the same and they don't cancel out, crisscross. So I'll put a 1 there. I'm going to put the 2 on the outside of the parentheses. Now, after doing that, I'm going to rewrite it. And I'm going to leave off the charges on the top, and I'm not going to write ones. Now I'm going to look on the outside of the parentheses. Is the number bigger than 1? And if it is, keep the parentheses. So NO3, 2. That's it. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, lithium, you write lithium, and you find it on the chart. And let's see here. Let's see. It should be in the +1. So here it is. 1 positive. So 1 positive. All right. And then phosphate. You find it on the chart and it's over here and it's in the 3 minus. So I'm going to put it in parentheses to start with. PO4. You got to write it down exactly like it is on the chart. And you put the charge on the outside. 3 negative. Okay, if the charges are not identical, you crisscross, 3, 1. Now, you're going to rewrite it, and you're going to go Li, 3. Notice I left the charges off. Now I got to evaluate and see, hey, do I need the parentheses? So I look right here at this number that you crisscrossed with. And if that number is 1, that means you can get rid of the parentheses. The only time you don't need parentheses on a polyatomic is when the number on the outside of the parentheses would be 1. All right. Now, let's go down to another one here. I want to go down to this one. It's like this calcium hydroxide one. This calcium hydroxide one is probably one of the most missed ones that people do, and I'll show you why. Okay, so first of all, you write calcium, and it ends up being 2 positive. All right, and then you write hydroxide, and so you end up putting OH. Now, hydroxide is a polyatomic ion. It contains 2 atoms. Put it in parentheses. Always put them in parentheses when you're starting to write the formula. Then you crisscross. 1, 2, because the charges aren't the same. Now you're going to rewrite it. Calcium, that's a 1. I can leave that off. Now you need to evaluate, is the number bigger than 1 on the outside of the parentheses? Yes, there's a 2 there. So you have to keep the parentheses. All right, so that one, a lot of people think they can drop the parentheses because there's no number by the H, but that's not correct. You must keep them. Okay, writing the name is pretty simple. Now, one thing on these worksheets, this 2 here is supposed to be a subscript. It's just that the way that the one that we used to have online shows it kind of not a subscript. And so, but if you look at your homework problems on page 85, they are written correctly, but this is like Al2 NO33. It just doesn't look like it's a subscript. Anyway, all you got to do, it's real simple, is you just write the name so of the positive ion, and that's aluminum. and then you write the name of the negative ion. You just find it right on the chart, and you look up NO3 is nitrate. So all you got to do is write aluminum nitrate. Okay, write the name for CaOH2. So calcium, and then you look up OH2. Okay, that's well, just OH, not the 2. But if you look up OH, you find it. There it is, hydroxide. So everything has two names. It's binary. Okay, my computer's not connecting well. There we go. Calcium hydroxide. Okay, here's one, NH4NO3. A lot of people get confused and are like, wow, that's such a big thing. But remember, everything's binary. There are two names. So you look up and you find it, and this is ammonium. NH4 is ammonium, so you write that down. Ammonium. And then you find NO3. That's on over here. Let's see, NO3, nitrate. Binary. Everything's got two names. The positive ion name followed by the negative ion name. Okay, that's it for this video.